Today we are looking at a practical beginner project that is a voltage monitoring system in C++. We will break down how to use if-else logic to categorize sensor data. This is the foundation for everything from smart home gadgets to industrial safety systems. This will be much more practical than all that we've done. So we start by including our standard library, but before we do that, we write our algorithm. So by writing our algorithm, we implement the IPO system. We start the program, then we declare a double variable named voltage. So that's what we'll be working with. But since it comes in decimal, then we use the double data type. Now we accept inputs from the user and store it in the voltage. Then we check conditions, that is where processing comes in. So if the voltage is less than 0, then we output invalid voltage reading. Otherwise, if the voltage is between 1 and 50 inclusive, then we display low voltage. Then if it is 51 and 240 inclusive, then we display normal voltage. And if it is between 241 and 415 voltages inclusive, then we display high voltage. Anything apart from that, we display dangerous voltage, including 0.5. Then we end our code. We move to the next thing, that is the pseudocode. For the pseudocode, we know how it is structured. We begin, we declare voltage as double, then we print enter voltage value, and this interacts with the user and then the machine. So then it accepts the input as its input voltage. Then the conditions come in. If the voltage is less than 0, then invalid voltage reading, as I said earlier on. And we do that till we get to the rest of them. That is between 51 and 240, between 241 and 415, and then anything apart from that, that is dangerous voltage. So we are done with our pseudocode, and now we move to our main code. So include IO stream is always constant. We know it comes because we want to interact with the input output stream. Now let's move to our main code. So character output enter a voltage value, but before this we state voltage, or we declare voltage as a double. So after that, we accept inputs from the user using character input. So we input a voltage value. Then we check the conditions. If the voltage is less than 0, then we display invalid voltage reading. Else, if the voltage is greater than or equal to 1, and 2 ampersands is called end in C++ programming. So voltage is greater than or equal to 1, and at the same time the voltage is less than or equal to 50, then we display low voltage. And that's the same thing we do for voltages between 51 and 240 and 241 and 415. Then anything apart from that, we call it a dangerous voltage. Then we end the code by writing return 0. So now we run the code and see if it works perfectly. We test each and every code and see if it satisfies us. So we run. Good. So we enter a voltage value. First of all, let's enter 0.5 dangerous voltage, because it doesn't fall between any of them. So anything that doesn't fall between any of them is termed as dangerous voltage. Then we check again for 415 volts. That's high voltage and it satisfies. Then we check another one too. If we have 220 volts, then we enter it as normal voltage. Then the last one, if we have 24 volts, then it is low voltage. So all of them have been satisfied. So it means the code is right. Thank you all for joining out. See you in my next one. Bye.